Warm-up-Pitches und dann kann es auch gleich losgehen. Erster Batter für Paderborn ist Lukas Schwarz. Erster Pitch, ein Ball.
Emil, Handschuh tief. Knie runter. Handschuh tiefer, Emil. Handschuh tiefer halten jetzt.
Auch der zweite Pitch, ein Ball, Count, 2 Balls, kein Strike.
Tiefer. Jawohl. Hey, Joni. Zack. Cool. Kannst es. Mitte.
Und da ist der erste Strike in diesem Spiel, Count, 3 Balls, 1 Strike. Vierter Ball, der Lead-Off-Runner kommt per Walk of Base.
Good morning from Stuttgart, Germany, here at Red's Deutsche Ballpark.
We
are in the first inning of the first game of the Schüler Deutsche Meisterschaft. This weekend's going to be a fun and interesting weekend. Right now we have the Stuttgart Reds gegen the Paderborn Untouchables. First batter for the Untouchables received a walk from the pitcher, Jonathan Schäfer. First batter for the Untouchables was Lukas Schwarz. Now batting for the Paderborn Untouchables
1-2 count
is number 11, Finn Pott. His count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big swing, puts it into play to the third baseman.
Und ein
Able
Drop
to
an die
get
dritte Base, ein
the
schönes,
lead runner
ein schöner
out at
Wurf an
second
die
base
zweite
for
Base zum
the
ersten
first
Aus.
out here in the
Damit jetzt
top
ein
of the
Aus,
first
Runner
inning.
an 1 für die Untouchables und als nächstes am Schlag Nummer
The
3
next
wieder
batter
Lasse Nixdorf.
for the Paderborn Untouchables is Lasse Nixdorf. In today's game, he is playing. Actually, he's pitching today, so once he gets done hitting, he'll move to pitcher in the bottom of the inning. First pitch from Jonathan is a strike.
Erster Pitch, wieder ein Strike.
Untouchables still have a runner on first base, their last hitter. Finn Pott. Nice dig by the Stuttgart Reds catcher, Emil Hund.
Aber der Catcher kann den Ball gut vor sich halten. Damit
Kept the
weiterhin
ball
Runner
in
an 1.
front, kept the
Immer
runner
noch
on
Lasse
first
Nixdorf
base.
am Schlag.
Big swing, foul ball,
Aber in die Bäume
bringing the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
zum 1-2 count.
Again, another great block from Emil Hund.
Dieser Pitch etwas zu tief.
Joni
Damit ist der
Schäfer
Count ausgeglichen, 2-2.
pitching the ball a little too low. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. We have 1 out, runner on first base. He delivers the pitch, and the
Ein
batter
weiterer
fouls it
Foulball in den
off,
Backstop.
staying
Count immer
alive
noch
with
2-2.
2 strikes. Ball's high inside. Batter able to duck down, get away from
Nach
it,
diesem Ball haben wir jetzt
bringing
einen
the
Full
count
Count.
to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes,
Weiterhin
1 out,
Russell liegt doch am
runner
Start.
on first base.
Und ein Runner an der ersten
For those
Base
of you who are new to
für
the
die
Schule
Untouchables.
Deutsche Meisterschaft, we are hosting here with the Stuttgart Reds. We'll be broadcasting all the games from Field 1. It's a hard base hit up the middle. Bring the runners to first and second. Unfortunately, there was an overthrow to third base. Or third baseman wasn't able to handle it, allowing the runner to advance from second to third and the batter to advance from first base to second base.
Eine Base jeweils weiterrücken.
Now
Damit
bringing
jetzt
up
Runner an
from
2 frei
the
mit einem Aus.
Paderborn
Für die
Untouchables is number 9,
Und
Peter
sagt jetzt
Westermeier.
Pete Westermeier.
Pete Westermeier. It's his chance to make a lasting impression here in the first inning. He's ready. He's being aggressive. 1 strike on the batter. But all games from Field 1, Platz 1, will be broadcasted here live on Reds TV. Yoni winds up. Ball is high. Emil Hund handles it. They look down to the runner on third base. They want to keep the runner on third base. It is early in the game, but of course you want to keep them from scoring at all, if possible. Game happening at the same time down on Field 2 right now. Can't find the paper with the names. Pitch is delivered. Ball is fouled off to the home dugout. Staying alive, staying in play. The count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. If you hear German in the background, it's because this stadium speaker, he's broadcasting in German. I am in English because I'm a big baby and don't think I can do it in German yet. Big swing above his head, gets the batter, Pete Westermeier. Big strikeout for Jonathan Schäfer.
Wichtiges zweites Aus. Kurze Unterbrechung jetzt bezüglich des Pitch-Counts, aber alles noch gut.
And the umpire behind the plate, everything's good, we're moving forward. Big strikeout for Jonathan Schäfer. And that brings up the next batter for Paderborn. Ball is low.
Der erste Pitch verfehlt die Strike-Zone knapp. Count is 1-0.
Brings up the batter number 8, Paul Schützke. His count is 1 ball, no strikes. Nice pitch from Jonathan Schäfer, evening the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Stuttgart Reds have 2 outs here on defense. Paderborn Untouchables have runner on second and third, 2 outs. They're looking for a 2-out rally. They want to bring in at least 1 run this inning. Ball's low inside to the left-handed batter.
Ball. Damit der Count ist 2 Balls.
Right now, at the same time, there's a game going on field number 2 down below against the Doran Wild Farmers and the Berlin Rams. Nice pitch. Strike 2 on the batter.
Hier zum zweiten Strike. 2 Balls, 2 Strikes, 2 Aus.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Stuttgart Reds need an out here. Untouchables need a hit. And a big swing and a miss from number 8 for the Paderborn Untouchables. 2
von
Great
Starting
at-bats.
Pitcher Jonathan Schäffer.
Two great strikeouts
Die
from
Gastgeber
Jonathan
kommen hier
Schäfer.
unbeschadet aus dem ersten Inning heraus.
Now we're moving into the bottom of the first inning, and the
Gleich
Stuttgart
geht's
Reds
weiter
will
in der
try
unteren Hälfte
to
des
score a
ersten
couple runs
Innings.
here in the bottom of the first.
Erster Batter für die
We are
Reds
back in the
ist
bottom of the first
Darian
inning here at
Richards.
Stuttgart Reds
Der
Deutsche
Starting
Meisterschaft.
Shortstop.
Now batting is number 8, Darian Richards. Number 8 is playing shortstop in today's game. First pitch is a strike.
Der zweite Pitch auf den Boden. Damit
The
jetzt
pitcher
ein Ball und ein
is
Strike.
number 3, Lasse Nikstoff. His catcher is number 11, Finn Pott. Another great pitch. Brings a count to 1 ball and 2 strikes against Richards.
Count it's 1 and 2.
He's got to make his strikes on a bit bigger, protect his plate. Good eye from Richards. Brings the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Count jetzt also 2 Balls,
Good job
2
by the
Strikes.
Paderborn pitcher with 2 strikes. You don't want to give him anything, the batter anything too good. Ball, another ball, low
Ein
outside.
weiterer Ball, damit ist der Count
Bringing the
jetzt
count to
voll.
a full count. 3 balls, 2
2 Balls,
strikes.
2 Strikes.
Good at bat from
Und ein weiterer
Richards
Ball zum
as he
Walk.
jogs
Damit der
to
Leadoff-Runner
first
für die
base.
Reds auf Base.
Now
Als
comes
nächstes am
up
Start
to bat is number
Jessica
12,
Weil.
Jessie Weil. She's playing first base in today's game. Watches the first pitch, ball.
Erster Pitch, ein Ball. Dann an 1 für die Reds bei keinem aus.
There's no outs for the Stuttgart Reds. She turns, looks like she might have attempted
Und
a
dabei geht in
bunt.
den
The ball
Backstop.
gets by
Damit
the
kann Darian
catcher.
Richards eine Base
Richards
vorrücken.
easily makes it
ist
to
jetzt
second
in
base
scoring
and
position.
rounds second base.
Direkt eine Möglichkeit für die Reds hier zu scoren. Weiterhin Jessie Weil am Start.
Another bunt attempt from Jessie Val. She pulls it back because the ball is delivered in the dirt.
Ein
And
weiterer Ball für den
unfortunately, it gets
Backstop.
by the catcher
Jetzt
once
also Runner
again,
an 3 mit keinem aus
bringing
für die
the
Reds.
Stuttgart Reds runner to third base. Now the game's a bit different. No outs, 3 balls, no strikes to Jesse Weil. Richard is on third base. Bunt fouled to the right side. Bit of a risky call. 3 balls, no strikes. He's just thrown the last 2 pitches into the dirt. Interesting decision to have her turn and bunt on a 3-0 count, but coaches know what they're doing. Count was 3-1. That was the 4th ball to Jessie Weil. She jogs up to first base. Stuttgart Reds now have a runner on third and first base. Brings up the third batter for the Stuttgart Reds, the pitcher Joni Schäfer. Nice first pitch from the, and there's a delay steal attempted. Richard is called safe at home. Very daring delayed steal. It looked like he may have been out, but I believe his feet made it underneath the catcher before the tag was applied to his upper body. In the meantime, Jesse Weil is able to advance from first base to second base. Count is no balls, 1 strike. Ball in the dirt again. Catcher unable to block it and keep it in front of him. Jesse Weil advances to third base. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike to Joni Schäfer.
1 Strike. Noch kein Aus für die Reds. Weiterhin Joni Schäfer am Schlag. Und ein weiterer Ball zum Walk.
Joni Schäfer with 4 balls jogs to first base. Still no outs for the Stuttgart Reds. Runner Jesse Weil is on third base. Joni Schäfer on first base. The coach for the Untouchables calls a timeout. Goes to visit his pitcher on the mound. Catcher comes too. I can imagine they're probably just talking about, hey guys, first inning, take a deep breath, we got this, no worries. Need outs. Now up to bat for the Stuttgart Reds is number 91, Max Homberg. Watches the first pitch, which is called a strike. Another delayed steal by the Stuttgart Reds in between first and second. Schäfer makes it to second base safely. Jesse Weil still at third base. Nice dig from the catcher for the Untouchables, Finn Putt. But with the pick and the pitch in the dirt brings a count to 1-1. Next pitch also a bit low and outside. Counts 2-1 to Max Homberg. Good swing from Max Homberg. Unfortunately, he was a little ahead of it. Ended up hitting it off the end of his bat, fouling it off to the visitors' dugout, or in the direction of the visitors' dugout. Brings his count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. There are no outs. Stuttgart Reds have a runner on second and third base. Next pitch is a ball, full count.
Ein weiterer Ball macht den Count full. Weiteren Runner an 2 und 3.
And with the swing, Max Homberg is out for the first out. Ball gets behind the catcher. Jesse Weil is able to score from third base. Joni Schäfer attempting to go from second to third to home on the same pass ball. Unable to do it. 2 outs here, and that brings up the batter number 81, Philip Jackson. First pitch to Jackson is a ball. Next pitch, strike. Looked good.
Zweiter Pitch zum ersten Strike.
Ball is high. Jackson able to put a swing on it, kind of tomahawks it down into the ground, gets up the middle to the center fielder. Single for Philip Jackson here in the bottom of the first. Continuing starting a two-out rally for the Stuttgart Reds here.
Nächster Schlagmann.
With the hit from Jackson, the Untouchables coach decides to make a change. It seems as if first baseman just going to do a defense change between first base and pitcher.
Ein Armschmerzen Grund zu sein für den Wechsel.
The first baseman is number 8, Paul. Excuse me for butchering his name, Chutske. And now it seems the player who was pitching has some elbow pain.
Neuer Pitcher für die Untouchables ist die Nummer 8, Paul Schöke. So, weiter geht's. Der Pitcher hat sich eingeworfen.
Next batter for the Stuttgart Reds is Tim Rudolph, number 55. He faces the new pitcher.
Start für die Reds ist Tim Rudolph.
Paul Chutske. First pitch is a ball. Rudolph is playing left field in today's ball game. Fouls the ball off, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Reds have a runner on first base.
Schöner Schwung.
Scored 2 runs already here in the bottom of the first inning. Big swing from Tim Rudolph. So big he came out of the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Tim Rudolph here, 2 outs. His goal is to protect his plate, and that's a good job by Rudolph. Foul ball keeps his count at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Um am Leben zu bleiben, immer noch 1 Ball, 2 Strikes.
Pitch delivered, pitches a ball, bringing the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Good swing, staying alive. Another foul ball from Tim Rudolph.
Count ist weiterhin 2-2.
Good eye brings the count to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Weiterer Ball zum Full Count. Fällt 2 aus. Und Run an 1.
Nice pitch
Und dieser
delivered
Pitch
from number 8
knapp
to
outside.
Paul Tschitschke.
Damit ein weiterer Walk.
Unfortunately, looked a little bit, maybe it was outside. Another walk
Nächster Starkmann für die Reds.
given
Die Nummer
by the
24,
Paderborn
Emil Hund.
Untouchables. Puts Tim Rudolph on base, bringing up number 24 for the Stuttgart Reds, Emil Hund, the catcher. First pitch to Emil Hund
Schöner
is a
erster Pitch
strike.
direkt zum ersten Strike.
Big swing from Emil Hund. Unfortunately, did not make
Ein
connection.
Swing Miss zum
Brings his count to
zweiten
no
Strike.
balls
Count
and
ist
2
0-2.
strikes. Foul ball.
Foul Ball. Damit bleibt der Count.
Runners are going on every
Time
contact,
ball
but the
and
foul
zwei
ball
strikes.
stops him about halfway between the bases.
Gutes Auge da von Emil Hund.
Good eye from Emil Hund. Big swing, gets it to the right side. First baseman handles it
Und
and
Emil mit einem
steps
Kontakt
on
zur
first
ersten
base.
Base.
One
Aber der
strike
First
before
Baseman macht
Emil
ein schönes
Hund.
Unassisted Play zum dritten aus. Trotz allem können die Reds als
Third
erstes
out.
zuschlagen
End of the first
und
inning.
gehen
Score
mit
is
einer 2 zu
no
0
runs
Führung
for
ins
the
zweite
Paderborn
Inning.
Untouchables, 2 runs for the Stuttgart Reds, and we're moving into the top of the second. The warm-up pitches have been delivered, and we are getting down to business here in the top of the second inning.
Angenehm warm hier.
We're in the first game of the
Wunderschöner
baseball
Morgen hier in
U12
Stuttgart.
Deutsche Meisterschaft 2018 edition here in Stuttgart, Germany. Reds Deutsche Ballpark brings up the first batter for the Untouchables, number 19.
Anschlag ist Noah Munzinger.
And up to bat is Noah Minzinger. His count is 2 balls, 1 strike against the pitcher-catcher combination of Jonathan Schäfer and Emil Hund. Next pitch is a strike, bringing the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. swing and a miss.
Und ein weiterer wunderschöner
Third
Pitch hier
strike,
zum Strikeout.
Brings new batter
Uni scheint langsam aber
to
sicher
the
in seinen Griff zu
plate.
kommen.
There is time called by the home coach, home team coach Marcus Wall. We'll be back with you in one moment. And we're back. Small discrepancy between for the jersey number for the batter that just came up. He's wearing number 19, but he is on the roster and on the lineup as having number 16. No harm, no foul. Next batter for the Paderborn Untouchables is number 10, Finn Jacobi. No balls, one strike to Finn Jacobi. He attempts the bunt, unfortunately, into right side out of play territory. No balls, two strikes. Good pitch from Joni Schäfer with an 0-2 count, putting it low and away, seeing if he can get the batter to go for it, maybe swing at it. And it's a big swing, hits it hard up the middle. Joni Schäfer unable to handle it, gets through the middle infielders, and it comes to the center fielder for the Stuttgart Reds, number 20, Lucas Huffman.
Also, Run an 1 für die Untouchables.
1 out. Runner on first base for the Paderborn Untouchables. Brings up number 6, Maxi Hein. Nice looking pitch from Joni Schäfer is called a ball.
Knapp an der Strike-Zone
comes forward a bit and makes sure the runner stays at first base. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out for the Stuttgart Reds here in the top of the second inning. Bit high inside. Maxi Heinz able to get out of the way of the ball. Two balls, no strikes. Ball is outside, handled by Milhund behind the plate.
Ein weiterer Ball outside.
Middle infielder is doing a good job covering second base in case there's a steal. Ball 4, low outside, did not get a strike call. Now we have a runner on first and second base for the Untouchables. 1 out, brings up number 2, Aaron Damaschke. Number 2.
Schlag Aaron Damaschke. Weiterhin ein Aus, Runner an 1-2.
Aaron is playing right field in today's ball game. Big opportunity here for the Untouchables. Another ball, 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on second and first with 1 out.
Jetzt nutzt auch Stuttgarter Coach Chas Richards.
Stuttgart Reds coach Chas Richard taking time to visit the mound with his catcher and pitcher combo. having him take a deep breath, get out of the rhythm that he was in, which unfortunately was throwing quite a few balls. He's just thrown 6 balls in a row. Having him take a deep breath, maybe a little laugh, and then go to face the next batter. And it worked. Next pitch from Joni Schäfer, beautiful pitch. 1 strike, 2 balls. Runners on first and second base, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Big swing, fouled the ball off Jorge Mil's face mask.
Maske des Catchers. Wir hoffen, dass alles okay ist.
First baseman Jesse Bad gets the ball. Gives Emil a little bit of time to take a deep breath. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter number 2, Arjon Damaschke. Big swing, unfortunately missed.
Swing and a miss. Ein weiteres
2 outs here
Strikeout
for the
für
Stuttgart
Joni
Reds.
Schäfer.
That brings up once
Als
again
nächsten
the
Schlag.
leadoff
Wieder die Top
batter
of the
for
Lineup
the
der
Paderborn
Untouchables,
Untouchables, number
Luca
1,
Schwarz.
Luca Schwarz. Swing puts the ball in play to Richards at shortstop, and he goes for the easy force out at second base for the 3rd out here in the top of the
Aber
second inning.
Darren Richards macht das Play in der zweiten Base. Damit erneut keine Punkte für Paderborn. Spielstand weiterhin 2:0 für die Reds.
And with the throw down from the catcher to the shortstop, second base combo, we begin the bottom of the second inning here in the U12 Deutsche Meisterschaft here in Stuttgart,
Weiter
Germany,
geht's in der unteren
Red
Hälfte des zweiten
Deutsche Bank
Innings
Ballpark.
mit Lukas Hoffmann.
First batter for the Stuttgart Reds is number 20, Lukas Hoffmann. Big swing, hit hard up the middle on the first pitch. Rounds first base, watches for the throw, and with 1 pitch, 1 swing, Stuttgart Reds have a runner on first base, no outs here in the bottom of the second inning.
Nächstes am Start für die Reds, die Nummer 23, Henry Janatinger.
Next batter for the Stuttgart Reds is the second baseman, number 23, Henry Sanatinger. Ball is away from the catcher, able to get to it quickly, throws it down to second base, but Lukas Hoffmann is already there.
Eine Base
1 ball, no strikes
Jetzt hat der Run an
to
2,
Henry
kein Aus.
Sanatinger.
Swing and a miss.
Big swing from number 23.
Nächsten Strike.
Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Still has chances, no worries. Another big swing. He may have gotten a piece of that. Foul tipped it, but it still ended up in the catcher's glove. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes to sanity. Ball is low outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second base. No outs here for the Stuttgart Reds.
Count jetzt 2 Balls, 2 Strikes.
Ball low outside, bit of in the dirt. It's a good pick from the catcher, number 11, of the Paderborn Untouchables.
Full count, weiter dann 1-2.
Ball for good at bat.
Zum Walk. Jetzt also die ersten beiden Runner der Reds auf Base.
Another runner on
Und
base.
auch die Reds kommen wieder
Runner on first and
oben in
second.
ihrer Lineup an. In Form von Darian Richard. Das ist der Pitch.
First pitch to
Outside
Richards
zum
is a
ersten
ball.
Ball.
Another ball to Richards, the batter. Number 8, Darian Richards. Big swing,
and a
maybe.
miss.
Made some
Zum ersten
contact.
Strike.
But first strike, 2 balls, 1 strikes.
Dieser Pitch hoch zum dritten Ball.
Richards.
Hier das Count
3 balls,
für
1
Darian.
strike.
3 Balls, 1 Strike.
Runners on first and second base. Ball 4.
Und ein weiterer knapper Ball.
Loads of bases for the
Damit
Stuttgart Reds. No
Bases
outs.
loaded für die Reds.
And it looks like we might be going for
Und die
another pitching change
Paderborner
for
wechseln ihren
the
Pitcher erneut.
Paderborn Untouchables.
Neu auf dem Mount für die Untouchables ist Aaron Damaschke.
Coming in from right field is number 2, Aaron Damaschke. Another left-handed pitcher for the Paderborn Untouchables. Okay. Pitchers warmed up, umpires back in place in the field. First pitch delivered to Jesse Vaya, the batter. She hits it into right center field for a stand-up double. Brings in 2 runs. bring the score to 4 runs to none for the Stuttgart Reds. First pitch from Vorrunde Spiel is hit into right field for a double. Still no outs. Stuttgart Reds have run on second and third base. Ball 1 to the batter, the pitcher, Joni Schäfer. Big swing into left center. Center fielder able to catch it. Throws it in, unfortunately, the runner. On third base, Richards tags up. Jesse Vahl moves from second base to third base on the sacrifice fly from Joni.
Aber auch das erste Aus.
One ball. Oops. Excuse me, it brings up Max Homberg.
Als nächstes am Start berührt. Bei Runner ist Max Homberg.
91, playing third base today for the Stuttgart Reds. Big swing, fouls it off down the line, down third baseline. One out. Another ball to Max Homberg. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Ein Swing and a Miss zum zweiten Strike.
Max Homberg puts it into play.
Aber zur dritten Base.
Baseman makes a good play.
Anhand zu werfen.
He wants to keep that runner
Aber
at
Jesse Vahl
third
kommt wieder
base.
auf die dritte Base.
He
Und
did
Max
make the
Homberg
throw
auch
rather
auf die
than
erste
looking
Base.
at the runner and then attempting
Damit
to
jetzt Runner
throw
an 1
to
und 3.
first base. Either way, kept the runner
Einem Aus.
at third base. We have 1 out. Brings up the batter number 81, Philip Jackson. He puts the ball in play through the legs of the shortstop. Unfortunately, gets into shallow left field. Scores Jesse Vahl. Brings Max Homberg to third base. Philip Jackson is now on second base. Still just 1 out for the Stuttgart Reds. Big swing, fouls it off. New batter number 55, Tim Rudolph. Nice pitch from Vorrunde Spiel. Gets him swinging for a second strike. Count is no balls and 2 strikes for Vorrunde Spiel against Tim Rudolph. Swing and a miss. First strikeout for Vorrunde Spiel here in his pitching endeavors today. Number 2 seems very cool, calm, and collected as he faces the next batter, number 24, Emil Hund.
Emil Hund am Schlag.
Swing and a miss from Emil Hund. No balls, 1 strike. Stuttgart Reds, the Paderborn Untouchables have 2 outs against the Stuttgart Reds here. Ball's a bit high. Emil Hund does not swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on second and third base. Didn't he? The umpire says he did swing. Strike number 2 for Emil Hund. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big swing from Emil Hund, 2 strikes. Maybe even farther than Jesse Vahl's kid. He's hustling, he's moving, he is rounding second, going to third, and he has a stand-up triple. Brings in 2 RBIs with that hit. Great at
Spawn
bat
die
from
Runs
Emil
Nummer
Hunds.
8 und 9.
1 ball, 2 strikes, big swing. That brings up number 20, Lucas Huffman, center fielder for the Stuttgart Reds today. Big swing and a miss, first strike against Lucas Huffman.
Bei 2 aus und Runner an der dritten Base.
Smile on his face. It's always good when you step out of the box. One ball, 1 strike to Lucas Huffman. Another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count to Lucas Huffman. There are 2 outs, runner on third base.
Ein weiterer Ball zum Count von 3 Balls und 1 Strike.
He swings at it, a bit low.
Swing and a miss.
Swings at
Jetzt also
it,
full count bei
brings
2
his
aus.
count to a full count, 3-2
Emil Hunds
to
weiterhin
Lucas
auf der dritten
Huffman.
Base.
Big swing, balls in play, pop fly to the infield,
Ein
shortstop.
Pop-up. Dieser wird gefangen.
Easily handles it for the third out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Zum dritten Aus.
We are finished with the second inning. The
Können
score
ihre
states
Führung
at
ausbauen.
no runs for the Paderborn Untouchables, 9 runs for the Stuttgart Reds. And we'll be right back with the top of the third inning.
Der Spielstand 8:0 für die Reds. Am Schlag Nummer 11, Finn Pott.
And now we are in the top of the third inning here in the U12 Deutsche Meisterschaft. Batter for the Paderborn Untouchables is number 11, Finn Pott. Ball called on the pitch from Joni Schäfer.
Dieser Pitch halt zum dritten Ball. Damit ein
Ball
Wiedervorlag.
4. Walk for Finn
Nächster
Pott.
Schlagmann für
Next
die
batter
Untouchables.
for the Untouchables is number
Die
3,
Nummer 3,
Lasse Nixdorf.
Lasse Nixdorf. Weil inside zum ersten
Ball
Ball
a little bit
und ein
inside.
Kickversuch
Emil Huhn
an die
makes a
erste Base.
nice throw to first base. Jesse Val unable to handle it. Runner still safe at first base. Count is 1 ball, no strikes to the batter, number 3, Lasse Nixdorf. Ball high. Two balls, no strikes, no outs here in the top of the third inning. Nice pitch from Joni Schäfer. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Count ist bei 2 Balls und 1 Strike. Und
Hit
ein
by
Hit-by-Pitch.
pitch. Brings 2 runners on base.
2 Runners auf den Bases.
It brings up number 9, Pete Westermeier. Westermeier
Nächster
is
Schlagmann für Paderborn, der
playing
Cleanup Hitter.
third base
Pete
today.
Westermeier.
First pitch is a ball
pitch,
to
ein bisschen
number
zu
9, Westermeier.
Ist der Ball.
Cool, let's go.
Strike is called, bringing the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second base for the Paderborn Untouchables. The game is not over until it's over. Paderborn looking to score some runs here to keep the game going. Ball is in play, shallow right field. There's a hit into shallow right field, which moves the runner from second base. He's able to score. The runner going from first to second base is safe. The play is a force play, but Richards did not have his foot on the base. He went to make it a tag play rather than a force out. The runner is called safe, as he was. So we have runners on first and second base. Brings up the now right fielder, number 8, Pau Cheke. Excuse me, Pau. Batter nodding to his coach. He says, I know that looked good. Next one that comes, I'm going to swing. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Runners on first and second base. A bunt shown. Bunt laid down. Third baseman Max Homburg. Jesse Valls able to stay there, get a tag on the runner, I believe, for the first out here in the top of the third inning. Runners move from second to third base on the bunt. Now bringing up the number 19, Noah Munzinger. First pitch from Joni Schäfer is a strike. Big swing, hits the ball to third baseman Max Homburg, checks the runner at third base. Checks runner at third base, runners at third base. He gets the out at first base. The runner that was on second base had come all the way to third base thinking that the runner in front of him was going to be going on the play, on the hit. He is able to make it back safely before the throw from Jesse Weil to the second baseman. That now brings up number 10 for the Paderborn Untouchables, Finn Jacobi. Big swing, unable to make contact. No balls, 1 strike. There's 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Swing and a miss zum ersten Strike.
Low and outside brings a count. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Big swing. Laces it down the right field side. Gets past the first baseman, Jesse Weil.
Beigeschlagen, down the right field line. Ein 2 RBI-Single für Finn Jacobi. Damit kommen die Paderborner jetzt ran zum Spielstand 8:3.
Philip Jackson able to field it in right field. Does not get the ball in quick enough. 2-run score for the Paderborn Untouchables. 2 outs brings up number 6. Maxi Hein goes to steal. The throw is high. Richards has to jump, comes down, and the runner is in safely by the time the tag comes down. Score stands at 8 for the Stuttgart Reds, 3 for the Paderborn Untouchables. Batter Maxi Hein, 1 strike. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Time is called. Need to tie a shoe.
Da muss kurz ein Schuh gebunden werden. Danach kann es dann auch schon gleich weitergehen. Count ist 1 Ball, 1 Strike. Bei 2 aus. Hier in der oberen Hälfte des 3. Innings.
Fang hoch. Fang hoch. Okay? Fangen und dann hoch. Nicht gleichzeitig. Fangen hoch. Okay?
Nice pitch delivered from Joni Schäfer. Brings the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Runner on second base. Time is called. Catcher Emil Hund needs to put his, or lace up his shin guards. Play resumes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Maxi Hein. Ball is high outside.
Ball etwas zu hoch. Damit jetzt 2 Balls, 2 Strikes bei 2 aus. Und weiterhin
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. And it is a called 3rd strike for the 3rd out here in the top of the 3rd inning. And we move into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Before we do, I just want to give a shout out and a thank you to David GmbH, the sponsor for Reds TV. Without David GmbH, you would not be able to see this live streaming of the games this weekend. Nor would you see Reds Baseball Bundesliga live each home game.
Hier oben am
Thank you,
Platz
David,
1
for
gibt
all that you
es
do for us
Kaffee und
here
Kuchen.
at the Stuttgart Reds
Aber
Baseball
auch
and Softball
unten an der
Organization.
Catering-Hütte kann man sich aktuell beispielsweise Brezeln holen und ab 11 Uhr dann auch die klassischen warmen Gerichte, die es so am Becherplatz gibt. Burger, Hot Dogs, alles was das Herz begehrt.
right, we have the bottom of the third inning. First batter for the Stuttgart Reds here is number 23, Henry Sanatinger. Still pitching for the Paderborn Untouchables is Vorrunde Spiel. Big swing from Henry. Puts it into right center field. The outfielders are still running. He's rounding second base, comes into third base. And he has a stand-up triple to lead the Stuttgart Reds into the bottom of the third inning. Triple from Henry Sanatinger brings up number 8, Darian Richards. Number 8, the shortstop for the Stuttgart Reds this morning, excuse me. First pitch to Richards is a ball. He hits it hard down the third base line. The third baseman, number 9, Pete Westermeier, makes a good attempt, dives.
Harter Kontakt, down the line. Zum RBI Double.
Dives to the line, unable to stop it. RBI double for Darian Richards. May have been a slight miscommunication with the Stuttgart Reds first base coach and Richards. Doesn't matter, he made a second base. Brings up the next batter, first base, woman. Just kidding. First baseman, number 12, Jesse Weil. First pitch to Jesse is a strike. No balls, 1 strike to number 12. Big swing to the right side.
Kontakt in Richtung right field, aber foul.
Fouls it off, brings her count to no balls and 2 strikes.
2 Strikes für Jesse Weil. Mit Darian an der zweiten Base und noch keinem aus.
One ball, 2 strikes. Good eye from Jesse Weil. Runner on second base for the Stuttgart Reds. Weil able to foul it off, staying alive with 2 strikes.
Jesse weiterhin am Schlag. Mit dem Count 1 Ball, 2 Strikes. Ball auf dem Boden.
Pitch is delivered, unfortunately, gets by the catcher, number 11.
Dadurch kann der
brings the
Darian
runner
Richards
Richards to third
auf
base.
die dritte Base kommen.
Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big swing from Jesse Weil. Hits it hard to right center. Right fielder unable to keep it in front of him. Jesse Weil rounding second base. She's coming into third base. She slides, safely makes it into third base for another RBI triple from the Stuttgart Reds.
Und natürlich auch ein weiterer Run zum 10:3 jetzt.
There is a position change. Number 14, Tyler Speer, is going into right field.
Im Spiel die Nummer 14, Tyler Speer,
comes out
im Right
of the
Field.
game. Brings up number 64. Jonathan Schäfer, he is excited and ready to hit. He's standing in the batter's box where there's no umpire. batter is Joni Schäfer, pitcher for the Stuttgart Reds. He hits a first pitch hard into left field, caught by the left fielder, throws it in. Unfortunately, it is not on line. Gets by the catcher, sacrifice fly, able to throw it in, but Jesse Weil scored. The Untouchables are appealing the tag up by Jesse Weil on third base.
Hat scheinbar korrekt dieses Tag-Up-Play ausgeführt.
The Untouchables believe that Weil left early. In baseball, in baseball softball, the runner has to stay on the base until the ball is caught by the fielder. Then they are able to advance to the next base. Untouchables believe that she did not stay on third base. The umpires are saying that she did.
Besprechung der beiden Umpire bleibt der
Paderborn coach not happy.
Safe. Das heißt, der Spielstand, wie gesagt, 11:3 für die Reds jetzt.
There are some words being spoken between the Paderborn
So noch ein bisschen weiter
coaches
diskutiert.
and the umpire. Discussions finished. Umpires are returning to their places,
Aber
and
jetzt
we
kann
are
scheinbar
moving
weitergehen.
further here into the bottom of the third inning.
Am Schlag für die
One
Reds.
out,
Die Nummer
no
91, Max
runners
Homburg.
on number 91. Max Homburg is the batter. First pitch is a strike.
Erster Pitch, ein Strike.
Big swing, foul ball to Max Homburg, bringing his count
Foul
to no
ball
balls and 2
von
strikes.
Max Homburg zum zweiten Strike.
1 out. Ball is a bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside. It's a good job by the
Dieser Pitch etwas
Paderborn
outside.
pitcher.
Zum zweiten Ball.
Vorrunde Spiel gets ahead on the batter. No balls to 2 strikes, and he wants to try to keep the ball away from the hitter. Doesn't want to give him anything good,
Ball zum Shortstop.
which he
Macht
does
ein
a good
schönes
job.
Play
Max Homburg
an die
hits
erste
it
Base.
hard to the shortstop.
Zum zweiten Aus.
Shortstop makes a
Als nächstes am
nice
Schlag
play.
die Nummer 81, Philip Jackson.
To first baseman. 2 outs, bringing up the next batter for the Stuttgart Reds, number 81, Philip Jackson. Hits the first pitch he receives to the center fielder, who unfortunately comes
Philipp mit
in
einem
a
weiteren
bit
guten
too far.
Kontakt in diesem Spiel.
Gets the ball in quickly, keeps
Dritter Hit
Philip to
für
a
Philip
double.
Jackson. Ein Two-Out-Double.
Next
Letzte
batter is
Chance
number
für die Nummer
55, Tim
55,
Rudolph.
55 Tim
Comes up
Rudolph,
with
die
2
nach Hause
outs,
zu
runner
gehen.
on second base. And it is 2 balls, no strikes to number 55, Tim Rudolph. Nice dig from the catcher, number 11, Finn Pott. Doing a good job of handling Vorrunde Spiel, who's doing a great job coming in as the third pitcher for the Paderborn Untouchables today. Big swing. Tim Rudolph places it into shallow center field. Center field fields it, but he throws it into second base.
Damit scored ein weiterer Run zum
Another run
12:3.
is scored by Philip Jackson, bringing the score to 12-3.
Nächstes
Brings
ist
up the
Emil Hund
catcher,
am
number
Schlag.
24, Emil Hund. Runner on first base. Hunt able to get out of the way of the pitch. No harm, no foul. 1 ball, no strikes. Big swing, ball is in, play to Emil Hund. The first baseman goes back for it. Second baseman is also
And deep
there.
ins right field. Genau in die Lücke zwischen First Baseman, Second Baseman und Right
Lands
Fielder.
in what I like to call the Bermuda Triangle of the outfield, where you have the right fielder, second base,
die
and
anderen
first
1 und 3
baseman going toward it. None of them were
für
able to make
Lukas
the
Hoffmann.
catch.
Immer noch 2 Outs.
And that puts Tim Hudolf on third base. Emil Hund is on first base, 2 outs. Brings up the batter number 20, Lucas Huffman. And there's a delayed steal. And they make a throw to second base. Then the shortstop makes an errant throw home. Then Emil Hund advances
Etwas chaotisches Play hier,
to third
aber
base.
es scored ein Run.
And I believe
Weiterer Run für die Reds zum
with
13
that
zu 3.
run, then that is game.
Und damit
So the final
ist das
score
Spiel
for game
per
1
10 Run
here on
beendet.
field 1 in the baseball U12 Deutsche
Die Stuttgart
Meisterschaft
Reds gewinnen ihr erstes Spiel
is
gegen die
the
Untouchables mit 13
Stuttgart
zu 3.
Reds 13, the Paderborn
Bisher
Untouchables.
gegen Ende
The
nochmal eine starke Offensivleistung.
quick game here for the
The Reds.
first game of the weekend. Teams shake hand here in the center of the field, showing good sportsmanship from both teams. Unfortunately, it was a quick game. The next games will be starting at 10:45. I believe we are staying to the time schedule no matter when the previous game ended. Next game here, live off
Aber das
of
Spiel hier also zu
field
Ende.
1, is between the Buchbinder Legionäre and the Mainz
Weiter geht's.
Athletics.
In circa einer halben Stunde
And so in
mit
approximately
dem
30
Duell
minutes,
zwischen
we will
den
have
Buchbinder
the next
Legionären
game
und
here on
den
field
Mainz
1.
Athletics.
Once again between the Buchbinder Legionäre